All of you, welcome back to yet another project video. In this project, you're going to build your first ever, most advanced crypto wallet where you can able to perform transaction in multiple blockchain like Solana, Bitcoin, and EVM compatible chain, where user can manage the entire wallet management, perform different transaction with multiple features. So let me give you a complete walkthrough that how our Nextjs wallet will work, how you can able to manage your entire wallet for different network and perform all the transaction. So when you will open the application in our web interface, this is how it's going to look. So we have this called Nextjs wallet. That's what I have called, and here you will find that what exactly we are providing. So it's a multi-chain support, secure private key, and fast transaction. So this is the welcome page we have added. So user will get this option to start and create their account, and if they have their account, they can simply import that. So let's click on this get started, and they will have this interface. Here they will have these two options. If they want to create a new wallet for all the blockchain, it will click on this and it will create a new wallet. If you have your existing wallet on a EVM chain like Binance, Ethereum, Polygon, or Solana or Bitcoin, you can go with this import wallet. So let's create first. After that, we're going to go with the next section. So I'll click on this create new wallet, and you will come back here and you have to save this credential, which is very important for you to log into your application. So you can simply copy and you can save somewhere, save. And once you copy and once you click on this, I have saved my recovery phrase securely. After that, you can click on this continue, and it's going to give you this particular interface, and you have successfully created your brand new wallet for all the blockchain. So here you will find the interface is looking absolutely incredible. The very first section, we have our title and the menu. So you can simply click here and you can simply export your wallet, which I will show you, or you can simply log out. So I'll close this one, and here you will have the multiple network which is offering by this particular Nextjs wallet. So we have Ethereum, you can go with Polygon, you can go with Binance, or you can go with the base. So these are the 4 EVM compatible chain. If I come back here, we have Solana. You will find that it will automatically create your Solana wallet address as well. If you go back to Bitcoin, you will find that this is your Bitcoin wallet address. You can simply copy and you can start using. So there you will find the balance of all the network. All you have to do is to simply connect, and if you will have the balance, it's going to reflect, which I'm going to show you when I'm going to import and perform transaction. So that's how the network interface would look like. If you come back here to Polygon, and you will find that here we have this 2 options visible, send and add token. So you can click on this send, and it's going to give you this particular interface where you can put the address, amount, and you can transfer the fund to the specific wallet. If you add token, you can click here and you will find that we are providing some couple of stable coin, but you can add your own token, give the address, and you can simply add it to perform the transaction. So this is the add section we have. Now here you will find the asset section where we are displaying all the assets which user will have in their wallet. These are the popular token which we are going with. Here you will find the footer section, which is the assets. If you want to go with the history, where you will perform all the transaction, and that's going to be reflecting here. If you come back to the account section, and here you will have this. So if I want to manage my wallet, I can do that. So I can simply click on this export wallet, and I will have this interface. You can see all of this important credential. You can simply click on this, and here it's going to open your entire wallet management. So if you want to export the private key of this particular wallet for Ethereum, you can simply click and you can copy. And you will find that all the EVM chain has the same wallet address and the same private key, because that's the same model it's followed. But the moment you will come back to the Solana and the Bitcoin, you can click here and you will find that it has a different private key, because Solana follow a different structure. In the same way, if you want to see the Bitcoin, you will have your Bitcoin private key, which you can have a look. So it will automatically create the private key for each one of this chain. And if I come back here, if I want to reveal my secret phrase, I can click here and I can simply save it. So this is my recovery phrase, which I can use it to log into any other application. So I can simply copy, or I can simply hide it. I can open it, I can hide it. Now I'll simply come back here and I want to log it from this application. So I simply click here, I click on this log out, and I'm logged out from the application. This is the interface I got it. Now I can come back here, click on this get started, and here I will have this particular option. So let's import my account. So I'll simply click here and you will find that here I have this 2 options, recovery phrase and private key. So let's log in with the recovery phrase first. So I'll simply click here and I'm going to paste my recovery phrase, which is this, and I click on this import wallet. Click here and you will find that you will be automatically logged in the application, and you will have the same wallet addresses. Same wallet addresses you will have, whether it's for Bitcoin, Solana, that's all is the same. It has the same one. So make sure to remember this. This one is 80 for Bitcoin, and we have this XZ For Solana, if I go with the EVM, this is a 5.3. So what I will do, I'll simply come back here, log out once again, and you have to remember this 5.3. I click here, go back to this. I will use my secret phrase, paste here, click on this import, and here you will find that I'm logged into my dashboard, the application. And then you will find the same wallet address I have. If I go with the Bitcoin or Solana, I have the same one. So we are successfully recovering and log into our application with the help of seed phrase. Now you can come back here. Let's talk about the account. Go back to the export wallet. There you will have this. Click on this. And here you will have some other details. And right now you will notice that I have this EVM compatible chain. So you have seen that how you can recover your wallet with the help of this. And if you want to do the login and import your account with the help of private key, you can do that. So I can simply come back here in the base, and all the EVM compatible chain has followed the same structure. So I can use it for anyone and it will apply for all the EVM compatible chain, but not for the Solana and Bitcoin. So this is the one we have, 46B. I'll simply copy that one. And I come back here and I'm going to log in. So I've copied the private key. I'll simply log out and you will find that I'm logged out successfully. I click on this get started. I'll come back to import wallet and here I have this private key. So I'll click here and here it will give me the option. So if I'm selecting for EVM compatible chain, it will automatically apply for all the wallet addresses for EVM chain. So I'll simply come back here. I'll take it anyone for this, select this Polygon and I'm going to paste my wallet address. I got my private key right up here. I click on this import private key and it's going to import my account. You will find that I got the wallet address. If I go back to Polygon, same. If I go with the Binance, it's same. If I go with base, it's same. But if I go with the Solana, you will find that it has null because we have not imported and we have done the initial import. So when you import with a private key, it's going to create an initial wallet. So that's the one way to log into your account. If you come back to the account, you can go back to the export wallets, click here, and here you will have the option. Right now, the seed phrase is not visible because you haven't logged in with a seed phrase. So I can simply copy and you can see you got the private key. Same for the all. And the Solana Bitcoin is get hidden. So it's powerful for the new account. Now what I will do, I'll simply come back here, go back to the logout and I'm logged out successfully with the application. Now I can come back to get started. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to import my actual wallet address which I have in my other decentralized application. So I'll simply come back here and click on this import and click on this private key. Now I'm going to import my actual wallet private key. So I'll go with Polygon because it has the same for all the EVM chain. I'll paste my private key. I got my private key. Now I can click on this import private key and here you will find that it's going to reflect the balance which I have in my actual wallet. So right now in this particular account on Ethereum, I have 0.004 ETH and that's the balance which you will find. I have this USDT and USDC. I don't have any DAI. That's the one thing. If I come back to the Polygon, you will find that I have this much Polygon on my wallet address and this is the Polygon and I have this much USDC. If you have the fund in your wallet, that's going to reflect here. But if I come back to my BNB, I don't have any fund. If I come back to the base, I don't have. Come back here and if I want to perform any transaction, I can do that very easily. So all the transaction I'm going to do on the Polygon because it's very hard to get Ethereum and it's very expensive. So let's perform a couple of transactions to show you that every single thing is working fine. So what I will do first I'm going to add the token to show you how you can do that. So to get the token available in our wallet, Extras wallet, we have to simply get the contract address of the token. So here I got the address. I'll simply paste the address and hit on this search and it's going to simply find the details about the token like name, symbol and decimal point. If I want to add this, I can click on this add token and it will be added in our interface in the dashboard and then you can able to find the balance which you have. So that's how you can able to add and this is the exact balance I have in this particular wallet. If I want to perform the transaction, I can do that very easily right from here without calling any external wallet. So to do that, I can simply come back here and here you will find the option for transfer. You can see the wallet fund you have. I can click here and this is the token is also available. I can transfer the native currency or I can transfer the local token which I have imported. So let me get the address where I want to do the transfer and I want to transfer, let's say this token which I have imported. I'm going to give me the address where I want to do the transfer and I can give the quantity. So I'll just transfer 12 token, but you can transfer any. This is the estimated transaction fee I have given, but this can go a little high or up. Or if you want, you can simply hide this one. There's no problem in that. Let's click on this send and here we are performing the transaction. So just wait. Soon the transaction will complete and you will have an option where you can see the details about the transaction which you have done and you can able to track down. So just wait. And finally the transaction is completed. It took a little bit time, but here you can see the transaction is successful. If you come back to the history, there you can able to find the details that how much token you have transferred. If you click on this, you can come back to the explorer. There you can able to find all the transaction we have done and performed, that we have transferred ERC20 token, and you can see the quantity. That's all is there. You can come back here and you can able to see the back. If you go back here, if you want to transfer more token, you can come back here, and this time what I will do, I'll go to transfer, let's say, Poly. So I'll simply come back to the send, come back here, select this native, and I can give the address. So this is the address where I want to transfer the native currency, and I want to transfer, let's say, 1. Click on the send, and here the transaction is happening. So you can transfer the token or you can transfer the native currency as well. And here you can see the transaction is completed. Here you will be redirected to the wallet section, and there you can see the fund went down. If you go back to your wallet, there you will find the details. If you come back to the transaction, there you will find that what you have paid. So every single thing is working absolutely fine. You can same perform the transaction on the EVM chain. So if you select EVM, come back here, you have nothing in here because all the transaction which you have performed on Polygon. So that's what you can able to see. So that's how you can perform the transaction and import your wallet which you have in other exchange. So I hope you have understood. Now let me show you that how you can import your Solana wallet. So for that, what I will do, I'm going to import my Solana wallet private key. So first I have to simply log out. I'll click on this log out, and I'm log out from the application. Now let me quickly get my Solana wallet private key, in which I have a little bit fun, which I can show you the transfer. Now let's start once again. This time we're going to perform for Solana. So I'll simply click here, go back to import wallet, and I will come back here. This time I'll select this Solana because that's what I'm going to import. Select here, and you can able to read this notification that we are using it. Got my private key. I can click on this import private key, and it's going to import my account. And here I have successfully imported my account. You can see it will go with a default 0 address for EVM compatible chain, because this time we have imported it and it's not going to create any account for the EVM. Perfect. Now if you come back to the Solana, there you will find the details, and the fund will be going to reflect that how much fund you have. So I have this much SOL, and I can see all of this. We are not providing the add token on Solana and Bitcoin. So that's what you can see. If I come back here and perform the transaction, I can do that. Right now you can see I have 0 transaction. I can confirm here, and I can simply transfer the fund to my external wallet. So let's try to perform the transaction on Solana. So I already have this much fund. I'll simply give the wallet address where I want to do the transfer. And I want to go with this little amount because I'm going to pay a real fund for performing the transaction. So what I will do, I'll simply click on this send, and you can see the transaction is happening. And finally the transaction is completed, and we have transferred the fund, and here we got it. You can see the balance got updated. If you go back to the transaction history, there you will find that we have done the transfer. So I did the transaction 5 minutes ago, and I performed the transaction once again. So this is how you can able to perform the transaction. The Solana blockchain, you can come back to the Explorer, and there you can confirm the transaction and how you have transferred from one wallet, how much you have transferred. That's all is there. So this is how you can able to transfer Solana. So I hope you have understood all the feature and functionality we have included in this particular DApp, that how you can able to perform different transaction, how you can able to manage your wallet, create your private key, get your private key, import your wallet, and perform all the transactions. So it looks absolutely great. So it is the exact replica of the tools we have at the moment, like Trust Wallet, MetaMask. These are the popular wallet management we have, like Phantom Wallet. But this will help you to manage all your wallet in a single location, and user can able to perform the transaction. So I can simply click here, I can log out. I'm logged out with the application. All the data we are storing in the local storage, so the data is not going anywhere. Your private key, all the wallet is 100% secure in your system. So you can click here and you can create a new wallet. Click, you can copy and continue, and you will have a brand new wallet which is absolutely empty. Right now we don't have any fund. Every single thing is empty. So you get this one. If you go back to the Solana, this is the Solana wallet address. If you go back to the Bitcoin, this is your Bitcoin wallet address. So that looks good. So I hope you have understood all the feature and functionality we have included. Now let me provide you all the assets which you need to develop this application and foster your development. So to do that, you can come back to the blockchain coder, and there you will find all the project we have developed. We have more than 100 plus projects. So make sure to go through this. This will help you to understand that how you can build different architecture and different projects. So make sure to log in, go back to the source code section, and there you will find all the project we have developed. So build at least 5 of them. When you will build 5 projects, it will give you the complete understanding that how crypto exchange, crypto wallets, NFTs, supply chain management work on the blockchain. So click here, go back to the recent project, and here you will have this one. Click here. So you can come back here, and here you will find all the details. If you want, you can take the final source code to fast your development. But when the complete project will come, we're going to start building every single thing from scratch. Now let me show you that how you have to do the setup when you will get the final source code. And I'm going to attach the setup video here as well. This particular one which I'm recording, so you can simply watch once again. So let me get the final code and let me show you the setup, that how you have to do and what are things we have in the project. Once you will download the final source code, you will get the zip file. Make sure to extract the zip file and you will get this folder in which you will have the complete source code of the project which you have seen in the demo. All the logic, that's all you will find in this. So make sure to install a zip extractor, then you can able to extract this folder and you will have the access of this one. So this is the one which you have to open in your VS Code. So I'll click on this VS Code. I'll come back here, click on open. I'll go back to desktop and I will select the folder and click on open. Now let me give you a complete walkthrough of the folder and file structure we have included, and there are a few things which you have to know before you execute this particular project. So let me give you a complete architecture overview. So when you will open the application, the very first folder you will find is the app, in which we have the global setup. So we have the global CSS. If you want to do the customization in the UI part, that's all you can able to monitor, and you can also monitor in the component section. So that's all is there. Close this one. Here we have the main layout section. Keep it as it is. You can see this red because I have a different configuration in my prettier, and that's the warning I'm getting, but it will work absolutely fine. Let's close this one, and we have the page. So there you will find all the connection, all the page, all the models. That's all we are reflecting. So just keep it as it is. Don't need to make any changes. I'll tell you what are the changes you have to do. Close this one app. Now come back to the component in which you will find all the component. So this is the add component, create wallet, export wallet, send transaction, transaction history, wallet dashboard, welcome. So if you want to make any changes in the text, you can do that, but don't change the actual logic. Just test the way I'm doing it. After that, do all the experiment. Let's close this one, come back to the config, and there you will find we have the network, in which you can able to understand the complete network configuration we have done for wallet management and predefined addresses which we are providing. So you will find the RPC endpoint which we are using for free. We are not using the paid RPC URL. That's the detail I have given, and here I have done the manual configuration. If you want to add your logo, you can do that, and this is the default RPC endpoint I am using, but you can add any other provider like Acme, Tatum, and the one which I'm going to show you, you can use that as well. So just wait. So these are the free public endpoint we have used. You can also add your custom RPC and the public one which we are performing. I'll show you all the setup part. So let's close this one. Come back here, go back to public. We are not keeping, but if you have any asset, you can keep that into it. Come back to the service. There you will find the different services model we have follow, because we have the blockchain service where we are performing all the transaction and setup of the network configuration. That's all is there. So you will find all of this details which you can able to explore. We have the block explorer and all of this model. Looks absolutely fine. Let's close this one, go back to the storage service section, and we are storing the information when the user is performing the transaction in the local device. That's what we have. We have the wallet service for managing creation of the wallet for different blockchain. That's all is there. So you can simply go through this. Don't make any changes. Just try to study that. Come back here in the types. There you will find the type models which we have. So it's a basic types we have defined for our data set. Close this one, come back here, go back to the utils. We don't have it. If you want to keep any external utility function for Bitcoin or any other, that you can keep it here. Now come back to the most important thing, and here you have to provide your own environment variable. So I'm going to use the free endpoint, but if you really want to scale it up, you have to probably get the paid plan for mainly Solana and Bitcoin, because that's come under the paid plan and they will have a fewer requests, which is enough for testing purpose. Got it? So these are the variable we're going to get it together, and here you will find some regular files and component. Just keep it as it is. You don't need to make any changes. Every single thing is looking good. I have given some important links which you can explore and read about it. This is the Tailwind configuration. Now come back to the most important thing, which is the packages and files. So no matter when you are developing this project, it will work absolutely fine as long as you maintain these models. And the way I'm doing the setup, just do it exactly in the same way. Don't make unnecessary changes. Just perform the exact setup the way I'm doing it, and the way I perform the transaction. Just do it exactly. After that, do the experiment in your wallet part. Looks fine. Got it? Now I'll simply close this one. So this is the complete folder and file structure we have for our project. Now the very first thing we have to do is to get our environment variable. So let's click here, and first let's get the for ANKR. This one we are using for EVM compatible chain, but it's also provide for the Solana and the Bitcoin, but that's come under the paid plan. So that's why I'm going with the EVM compatible chain. Open a new tab, type AR and ARM Kim. I'll click on this and I will find the very first link. Click on this. It's a very powerful platform which allow you to get you the RPC endpoint for all the blockchain. And make sure to create your account and log in. I already created my account and log into my dashboard, and there you will find all the blockchain. So if I go with the Solana, you will notice that it's only comes under the paid plan if you want to get for the mainnet. Mainnet is in the paid plan. You have to take it. But if you want to go with the DevNet, you can simply use it. In the same way, if you go with the, let's say, Bitcoin, it's also come under the paid plan. Click here and you will find that it's in the free plan, so you can use that as well. So like a week ago I tested this, it was in the paid plan, but right now they have available in the free plan, so you can use this one as well. We have used the Tatum, we can use the Acme, so there is multiple option which you can use it, and you have to do the changes based on the configuration network. So I'll simply come back here and I'll go back to chain and I'm going to search for the EVM chain. So I'll go with Ethereum, and here I have this option. Click here and I'm going to copy this URL. Simply copy this URL. Now come back here and you will find one thing. I'll simply come here and paste this one, and you need only this part. Only need this part. This API key you have to provide here, because this prefix is I have already designed in the environment which you can able to customize or perform the transactions. That's what you need. Got it? We got this one. Now we have to get the Acme. Now we have to get the Solana Acme. So I'll come back here, open a new tab, type Acme provider. Make sure to create an account and log into your dashboard. So just wait. It's taking a little bit time. Let me reload the page, and you will find that somehow the CSS is not working. I think the site is broken. So I'll simply come back here, type Acme once again. I hope this time it will open. Okay, that's sad. That's really sad. Why the CSS is broken? I'm not able to log in. So what we can do that, I have already created a Acme account. So I'll simply click on this get started, and it will take me here. Okay, now I can click on this sign in, and I will sign into my dashboard. So once you will sign it successfully, you will have this overview. I believe that you will know how to create an endpoint. If you don't know, you can click here and create an endpoint, but I have already created 5 endpoint in my free account. So I'll simply select this endpoint, and from here you can also search for the relevant blockchain. So I'll go with Solana, because Solana is free here. I'll simply copy that one, and that's what I can provide here. So I'll simply come back, paste here, and I need to get this API key, copy, and that's what I can paste here. And I hope you can hear the noise. Simply ignore that one. So I got my Acme API key. Now I can get the API key from Tatum. The reason why I'm showing you this, because there are multiple provider. If you want to use a single provider, you can use it, but I'll try to provide you all the possible option which you can use to configure your RPC endpoint. Got it? So now let's get it for Bitcoin. We are using Tatum for that. So I'll simply come back here, open it up, type Tatum, Tatum. It's a very powerful platform which allow you to give you the RPC endpoint. So I'll simply click on this login, and I will get into my dashboard. I have already created my account and verified. So make sure to create your account and verify. Let me log in quickly, and here I got into my dashboard. I'll come back here and you will find the endpoint. So you can simply copy this one, and that's what you can provide it. So I'll simply come back here, I'll give this endpoint, and I got my, so this is the important credential. The reason why I'm showing it, because after this I'm going to delete my project, so you no longer have this option. So make sure to create your own, it's free. Got it? Now once you have this all information, make sure to save it. Let's double check it that we have saved it successfully. Now we have to come back here in the packages and file, and we have to do the installation of these packages, which is the most important thing. So open up your terminal, type first let me show you the node version which I am using. So it's the latest one. It's working absolutely fine. If I show you the npm version, it's absolutely fine. So maintain this version, every single thing would be working fine, because all the packages which I have used, it's very much compatible. So let's type npm I or install, hit enter, and it's going to do the installation of the packages. This might take a little bit time depending on your system and your network speed. So just wait, don't interrupt, let it be installed completely. After that, we're going to start testing the application. Finally, we're done with the installation. You can see we are getting a couple of warnings. Simply ignore that. We are focusing on stability, and that's the most important thing which you have to focus. So I'll simply clear up my terminal, type npm run dev, hit enter, and the application will start on localhost 3000. Let's close this one. You can minimize the application from here, or you can do it from here, but don't delete it, otherwise the application will stop. So simply copy that one, and now you are ready. You can come back here. Let's close off these tabs, And now we can simply open a new tab, paste here and hit enter, and you will find that our wallet is started in our browser. Here you will find that I have already created a account previously, that's why the same detail is reflecting fine. If I click here and I can click on this logout, I would be log out. If I want to recreate my new wallet, I can click here and I can click a new wallet, copy, and you will find that I got it. So here I got a new wallet. That's all the things looking fine. It's absolutely empty. I don't have any fun in it. I don't have any fun. Got it. Now let's try to do one thing. Come back to the account and you can see the wallet. Click here and you will have all the details about the wallet. You can simply reveal, copy, you got it, and you can see the wallet address 79 and you can compare it all. Now if I simply come back here, I've copied this one, come back here, I'll go back to logout and I can simply log in once again with the same credential. I can create a new one, I can come back here, I can import, paste the seed phrase, click on import, and I have the same wallet for all the blockchain. Looks fine. Perfect. Got it? Now let me perform a transaction. So what I will do, I'll simply come back to, I'll simply first log out and I'm going to import my wallet to show you the import model. Click here and I'm going to import my, let's say Ethereum, let's say Polygon, because it's going to have the same for all the EVM chain. And click on this import private key and I can see the fund. Come back to the Polygon, I can see the fund. It's looking good. If I want to import my token, I can see that right now we have this 2-1. If you import, you can add this one and it's going to reflect here the fund which you have added. If you come back here, I'll get my token address, which is this I want to import, and I can simply copy the address. Got it? Click on this and click here, paste, and you will find that we have added. Click on this add and the token is added in our list. The fund is there. If I want to perform the transaction, I can do that. I can come back here and I can go back to my account number 1. You can see this much token I have. So this 61 token I have, and let's transfer 9 more. So I'll simply copy, get the address, and let's transfer 9 more. I'll select here. I'll come back here. I'll go back to the send. I'll select this one, pick the address, and let's transfer 9 so it becomes 17. Click on this send and the transaction is happening. Once you will get the confirmation, you will have the details. So this might take a little bit time depending on the internet, and finally the transaction is completed and you got redirected here. You can click here and you will come back to the explorer, and there you can able to understand that how much token you have transferred, where you have transferred. So every single thing is looking good. That's how you can able to do for the EVM compatible chain. In the same way, if you want to do for the Solana, you can do that. I'll simply log out, do that for the Solana. I click here, go back to private key. I'll select the Solana, which is a non-EVM chain. Here the wallet is imported successfully. If you come back to the Solana, there you will find that we have the fund. If you want to perform the transaction on Solana, you can come back here. Let me get the wallet address of this. If I show you the fund, in this one, I don't have any fund. You can see it's absolutely 0. Let's try to click and let's try to send some fund. I'll send here and let's try to send something 001. Oh no, I don't have that much fund. I'll say 0001. Got it? Now I can click on this send and the transaction is happening. Soon the transaction will complete and you got the confirmation. Come back here, it will redirect. You can go back to the history and there you can check it. You can also check in your Phantom wallet that the transaction took place and you got the fund. So this might take a little bit time for reloading. Soon it will be reflecting here, and here you got it. So every single thing is looking good. That's how you can able to perform the transaction on Solana, and I don't have any Bitcoin, so I cannot show you the transaction, but you can able to customize and add the RPC endpoint and just update the function and it will work absolutely fine. So every single thing is looking good. So I hope you have understood that what are the feature functionality you have included and how you have to do the setup and perform the transaction. It's a really powerful platform. You can come back here, go back to the wallet, click here, and you will find the details that this is the one we have imported for Solana. If I want to get my wallet private key, I can simply click and I can get it, but this is my real account, so I cannot show you. So that's the only thing. I hope you have understood. Let me log out and here I am. So make sure to come back to the blockchain coder, get the final source code. This will help you to faster your development. When the complete project will come, we'll start building from scratch. So with that, I'm ending this video. And if you really want to master complete blockchain development, you can come back here and check this particular bootcamp. This will help you to understand that what are the things are required to become a blockchain developer, in which you will learn all the technology which you have to master, including the programming language and all the setup. We have built one of the industry ready projects. So it's close to 80+ hour of content you will have. You learn about the security and all the other technology, API development, that's all is there. So I hope you have understood that the feature we have included in this. If you have any question, you can definitely leave in the email. We'll try to help you on that. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.